I had 2 tweets that basically popped off and got like kind of pseudo viral over the last week. One was about John Oliver. So, and the left just had to say, well, we're allowed to do that. No, we're allowed to. Actually, in fact, it's fine for us to do bribes. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing was the Wait Siddle analysis, which I keep tweeting about because this is about the bugs in the Starship Troopers stuff.
Right.
They care about the bugs. And I think that all of this shit is that leftists know that the things that they believe in and promote are insane. So they had to try and like make a little like shroud around it to try explain why it's not insane. Does that make sense?
I suspect they don't actually care about the bugs. I suspect what they care about is...
Oh, no, they told me straight up.
Well, okay. Well, I'm not sure about the ones you talk to, but I suspect that at least something else they care about, if not what they care about, is that it's more about the people that they're attacking than the people they're empathizing with. I think what they're seeing in that movie is what apparently the director wanted to imply, is that I don't think the director was about whites, actually, but in this case, like all these white men, these imperialistic, masculine white men, which to us seems normal or even good, and to them, they just have an inherent hatred of. To the leftists, they just have a hatred of. They're seeing them, and they're seeing them feeling righteous in destroying an enemy. That's the bit they hate. The groups that they think are evil, the leftists, they look over at a group of whites, strong masculine whites, destroying a group.
White men, yeah.
And they don't care what the justification is. They have been conditioned to find that evil. Any example, in fact, it might be even simpler, any example of white or even Western men, or not even necessarily when, just Western people who are proudly Western people exerting power, they've been conditioned to find that evil. And obviously the right's taken it and run with it. If they're empathizing with the bugs, they think they're the bugs. I'm not sure that's the point. I'm not sure that's the origin of this.
I'm not sure that's true, actually, though, Uzalu, because Spoon and I have actually heard so many people's arguments, and they are actively siding with the bugs. They say, why can't you understand how the bugs would feel in this instance? The fact that you can't understand. Again, Spoon and I have looked into this. Why can't you understand how the bugs would feel? The bugs, well, they had to invade because they were attacked first. They weren't attacked first, by the way.
Why does he think they side with the bugs?
Who would side with the bugs?
No, I'm saying why does Uzalu think they side with the bugs?
Oh,
the leftists.
I just explained that.
Yeah, he did.
I don't think they're siding with the bugs. I think they've been conditioned to see any example of proud Western people exerting power as inherently evil.
I would normally think that might be the case, but this has gone. This is a little bit too far.
Even if what they're saying is as you described, Aidan, which I don't doubt it is. I think it's very probable that the actual internal psychological origin point is what I described, even if it's manifesting in many different ways, including actual
why would
empathy.
it
But even then, it wouldn't indicate they actually empathize with the bugs. They might do, but they're saying it because that's where the argument has gone, and partly because that's where the right has dragged it, to be honest.
Well, how could the right drag it anywhere else? No, I don't think that's correct. The right's not dragged it there. The left has dragged it there. The left has said that, look, we're going to drag it to the point where we want to side with bugs that want to kill humanity, and that's where we like to sit and situate ourselves. I think that's actually the left has dragged it. Does that?
I'm not sure actually how this started. I didn't see what started this originally. But I think
nor did I actually. I think so. I'm also a little bit ignorant.
I feel like the idea of the left thinks they are the bugs is a right-wing interpretation. Now, it's not an unfair interpretation, I don't think, but it is still generally our narrative, like a thin layer of our narrative on top of what they have said and what they believe. So therefore, the right wing has dragged it to there, but it's not far off the mark, and it certainly makes a valid point. It's the same one as when you say, like, when they say those monkeys in that movie are racist against blacks. Bitch, I didn't see them as blacks. I saw them as monkeys. They're different. Why do you see them as blacks?
The
it's that same
unfortunate
thing.
part is that they started this. As far as I could tell, they reinstigated this Starship Troopers thing by saying that they do, in fact, identify with the bugs. So that's where this all started, right? Is that some leftists said, no, the bugs are right. The bugs were correct. That's how that got moved that way. Now, I don't understand this.
I had a bit of a different take than both of you.
Sure, okay. But I still find it ridiculous because it's a leftist saying, like, yeah, identify with the bugs, then get identified with the bug. I don't know. I mean, like, what do you expect? Okay, loser. But then they get and then they get upset when you call them a bug. It's like, okay, all right, cool beans, hot cheese, whatever.
My interpretation is more to do with the state and the bugs.
I mean, they did say it openly that they. I saw a whole bunch of people just. Not only did I say that, I saw people telling me that if I didn't identify with the bugs, then I was a fascist, and that I was evil for not identifying with the bugs. Yeah, what do you think? Of course, that if you don't identify with the bugs, you're a fascist. Okay?
But they don't even know what fascism even means.
Of course, but you know what I mean. Like, you don't identify with the bugs, you're a fascist. That's crazy.
Well,
the idea that anyone would say that is psychopathic to me.
You know what
What's wrong with your brain in the first place? Yeah, I know, because he identifies with the bugs.
No, but I find it weird is that he said that the bugs would turn out intelligent, and he would pass his discuss mechanism. I'm like, no, you wouldn't. You think
they're very smart, so that's why. Yeah.
You.
Okay.
So don't give me this crap of if they were right wing. I said if they were right wing, the
bugs are right wing. Oh, you're right.
If they were
just Catholic. Some guy said that he would side with the bugs if they were left wing, but he had to know what their politics were.
No. Right? He said if they were intelligent, he would move past their discuss mechanism.
Right.
And my interpretation of that was. No, because there are right wingers who are smarter than you, and you treat them like shit. So don't give me this crap of it's just intelligence.
What if the bugs are right wing?
Bollocks.
What if the bugs are a bunch of conservatives? What would he do then?
I said if they were Catholic, he would fucking.
No, I'm asking the question. What would he do if the bugs were conservatives? From he would want to kill them. Would he not? Would not?
You know what I just find really
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that we have to we love the bugs. We want the bugs.
I just find their interpretation very strange. Is they think, if these creatures were intelligent, they would somehow communicate with us and be amicable, like they would turn into libertarian. And my mind is
it's weird.
What if they were smart and they could just kill you more efficiently? Why is your instant reaction intelligence is equal to peaceful?
There's an entire evolutionary background there to describe what they're going to do with the intelligence. Yes, but also intelligence is not it's not a stat on a character sheet. You can't just give it to someone.
Nope.
It's also dependent on the evolutionary history as well,
and the individual and how it's applied. Yeah.
But the Starship Troopers thing wasn't. I didn't cover it for very much, but I did express some of this on the previous stream.
I just made fun of it because I thought it was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It was.